Hello to every member of the Colleagues Nation. This week's episode, it's spooky season. We're getting real spooky. We're getting real fun. We're getting real loose. We're talking about costumes. Did Danny appropriate a costume in the past? Tune in to find out.
Okay. Excuse me.
I'm just a kid. Oh, you wanted to sing?
Hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Yeah.
I'm finna buy you a lullaby. Yeah, that lullaby.
And we are back at it like a bad habit.
Crack.
Welcome. Wow, not that.
Yeah.
Welcome to the one
it's
and
a big
only
spooky season episode.
Yeah, spooky season. Welcome back to Callbacks. I'm your co-host, Sam Salem. And look, I've been gone from LA. I'm back in LA. And I just want to put everybody on notice.
Yeah.
I'm coming at you like you're some Atlanta restaurants and I'm Keith Lee. Okay? It's on. It is on. And to my right, the camera's left, is the only one who doesn't look Republican wearing a red hat. It's Deacon Dan, a.k.a. Lil Dan, a.k.a. 46, and the program's number one in your heart. Danny Sellers, welcome.
Oh, the boys, the
We are back.
Yeah, bro. It's been big in-studio energy. You boys are back. Last week, look, let me tell y'all something. Last week, your boy, players fuck up too. We had to record virtually. And it was late night.
You sounded like you was underwater.
Yeah, me and Sam got on the joint. I was like, Sam, honestly, I want to skip this week low key in lesser words. And he was like, bro, let's just do it. All right, let's just do it. And I forgot my freaking adapter for my home mics. Anyways, if you listened to last week's episode,
you're a real one.
I appreciate you because that sounded horrible. And I was texting Sam. Sam was like, it's not that bad, but I think because you do it for a living, I was like furious at myself. But it was bad though.
Yeah, I was just trying to make you feel better.
It sounded horrible.
No, it's fine. Who cares?
Even when I did it quick time, it sounded bad. But anyways, that's inside baseball. But anyways, thank y'all so much, little babies. You're back. High quality WTF Media Studios. Denisha. Hey, say hi.
Say hi. Is your mic on?
Yeah, it's on and popping.
Producer extraordinaire, the real puppeteer pulling all the strings.
Denisha has saved me so many late Sundays, early Mondays, and I forget to edit or something, and she'd be like, "Bro, like, you got the episode, big dog?" I'm like, "Oh, I forgot. Let me send the files." Yeah. Thank you so much, Denisha.
And anytime I come off as saying something problematic, it's because of the way she edited it. It's not because of me.
I mean, those I probably edited, but yeah.
She's the best. We're excited to be back in the studio. We're excited to be back together.
Black.
Our favorite black together? That's just half.
I think so sometimes.
Awkward. Our favorite segment, trademark, Danny Sellers mental health check. What's our mental health on?
My mental health is feeling decent. You know what is really, honestly, it's not even a joke. My mental health feels confused because I'll be tired of people, not text people at all. Mm-hmm. Don't want to be bothered, but then also be confused as to why I'm not invited to stuff. I saw so many Halloween parties, and I'm like, hold on, why have I gotten 0 invites to Halloween parties? I got invited to one. I had a show, and then I realized
I got invited to one, and I turned that one down.
Exactly,
too.
And then I realized I've texted no people about plans. And even when I thought about that before the weekend came, I still didn't text anybody.
Dang, if it's not the consequences for your own actions.
It's like, I think that I should be popular enough to where I should have too many invites without engaging with people to go to stuff. And That's my toxic mental health.
If you've had a Halloween party and you haven't invited Danny J. Sellers,
the third,
shame on you. I feel that my mental health. So I was just back in my hometown, Minneapolis, Minnesota, actually specifically Maple Grove.
Murder Grove,
gang.
Yeah.
We made it out the
Grove.
mall. We made it out the mall parking lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Out the HOA.
I was taking the dog, my parents' dog, to the dog park. Mm-hmm. And my mental health was perfectly represented by, it was 37 degrees. Dog parks in Minnesota are basically just wooded areas that are surrounded by fence. Yeah. So you're just walking through the woods and there's like little paths.
Okay.
And it's 37 degrees.
Yeah, that's tragic.
This woman showed up in short shorts and flip-flops and a puffer jacket. Exposed toes.
Ooh, white. Extremely of the whitest of white.
And she was screaming at her dog from the get-go, like, Riley, you're not following me.
Yeah,
I'm like, why
no leash.
No, why are you talking?
Oh.
Why are you talking?
Yeah.
Why are you talking to it like it's a toddler?
White people love that.
She is the embodiment of my mental health because she looked like she caused 7 car accidents on the ride over.
Nice. White people's biggest flex is walking the dog with no leash. They love it.
Yeah, that's true. What do they love more? What do they love? What do we love more?
There's a couple black people in the room.
Hey, I'm 25% Lebanese. Habibi.
Can you say that?
Yeah, I can say
you like the Middle Eastern logic.
I don't want to be alive.
Like, logic is mixed, but like no one believes him.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. You're still.
Yeah, but he gets to say the N-word to prove that he's mixed. I don't really have a word that I can say.
Oh, I thought Habibi was kind of like what y'all's thing.
Yeah, but Habibi is like anybody can say Habibi. That's just like love. Like that's like loved one. Like
you just explain what nigga is.
Oh, then you might.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Redacted. What do white people love more? Letting their dogs roam around off leash or letting their dogs lick them in the face?
Ooh. But the biggest flex though is off the leash. That means like we got a Labradoodle. She's fucking great. We spent time and she spent $8,000 on class to teach the dog how to lick his own ass and wipe his mouth when he drinks water. It's like all this little white people shit, but they love when they just, but then the dog's never as trained as they think it is. So they're walking down Venice Abbott, Main Street, Abbott Kinney, whatever, and the dog is like eating fries off the each bar thing and licking people's ankles and shit. Yeah,
it's too much. Speaking animals are too much. I've seen fellow whites. I don't know why I'm talking about white people like I'm not one of them. I'm just trying to disassociate. That train their cats to use the toilet.
Oh, that's cats in general are nasty to me.
Like you walk in and you're like, oh, I'm sorry. And then you're like, that's a creature, actually. That has retractable claws and it's using a toilet. Anything with retractable claws should not be using a toilet.
And you got to sit out on that same toilet. That's nasty work.
Yeah.
Let it piss in the little kitty thing.
Yeah. But it was good being back in the Midwest. Saw a lot of, by my parents' house, there's a strip mall that is a Starbucks, Hobby Lobby, and a gun emporium.
Yes.
All in one.
That's tapped in.
And it's just anyway.
Something for everybody.
You get your live, love, laugh sign.
Yep.
Caffeinated, and an AR-15.
All in one parking.
I'm scared. All right. It was a lot of scary people. Saw a lot of nothing bunt cakes. So what is this? Denisha, do you know? I don't know what this is. What is nothing bunt cake?
It's like a cake, like a pastry shop.
Yeah.
Except they only have bunt cakes.
They literally...
it's a chain?
Yes. They are in every Midwest city for sure. I'm pretty sure they have them out here in LA. They are fairly ubiquitous, I would say.
Oh.
They're everywhere. And what's crazy to me is that there's not millions, but there's thousands of restaurants and like bakeries and whatever that start each year that fail. And someone was like, hey, I'm going to start a bakery. Oh yeah, you're going to have what you going to have? Bun cakes? What else? Bun cakes. They just have bun cakes in different sizes.
You know what's similar to that though? Have you ever been into the honey baked hams spot? Honey ham, whatever?
Honey baked ham.
All they do is sell big ass hams, but like they make so much money during Thanksgiving. Like go get one of them joints in any location. Go like within 5 days of Thanksgiving, it's a line out there. And I think it's like Spirit Halloween where they make all their money in like a month.
And then they just dip.
And then everything else is...
Yeah, but like there's like Cane's, right? Raising Cane's, all they sell is chicken strips and fries. That kind of makes sense to me because that's a meal. Bunt cakes?
But if you fuck with bunt cakes, you're going to want them.
I don't know.
If you like cakes, you're going to want the specific cakes. I would assume. I've never had this before.
Nothing bun cakes just seems like crumble cookies for people who hate the gays.
Nice. That's a great joke. I actually like that a lot. Let's cook that up. Thank you.
But yeah, so I was passing a lot of chains, and real quick, fun little segment, blind ranking. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 chain restaurants that are all of the
something stupid. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sam.
I would love when you say something stupid.
Okay, go ahead. Finish.
I'm gonna give you 5 chain sit-down restaurants, all of the same variety. Okay, so you're gonna blind rank these 5 restaurants. Yeah. Okay, starting off with Buffalo Wild Wings. Where are you putting that?
Out of the 5? solid 4. Assuming I'm hoping this is a good list.
Wait,
I'll put it at 4.
is which is best?
One
to you?
is good.
Oh, so second to last. Okay.
Yeah.
Next is Denny's.
Oh, that's 5.
Honestly, if you like Denny's,
Yeah.
you should be tried for war crimes.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like even in that kind of late night vibe, if you don't have Waffle House is the GOAT, late night vibes.
Yeah.
Waffle House is it. But if you only have like an IHOP accessible to you, I'll forgive you for going to IHOP.
Go to IHOP.
Denny's is like, bro, you're at a gas station and you're drinking water out the toilet bowl. Like it's this.
Denny's is for stepdads who don't love their stepkids.
Ooh, nice. That's exactly who. And they got to take them anyways. And they're pissed off before the game. They got to take the kid. Mom was supposed to be there, but she got to work another shift at Kmart. Now he's furious, and he has to take her to dinner. Yeah, and he's hungover because he cheated last night on their mama. And now they want a grand slam from Denny's, and he's furious about it.
They're like, we want extra pancakes. Well, I want your mother to work out more.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God.
100%.
Oh my gosh, sir.
Yeah.
You can't
And they have
say
one
that.
real son that's between the mom. He's half. The older 2 kids are all white. This younger kid is half.
Half
No
what?
one black.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
They're jealous because his daddy's in life, but little did they know he's an asshole. But finish.
Okay, that was bold. You already got your Buffalo Wild Wings second to last. Denny's last.
I can write a Hallmark movie in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
I love that. TGI Fridays.
Ooh, that can slap. I'll put that at a nice third. Third. I was
Okay.
second, but third.
And then you got Applebee's.
That might be the one.
Okay.
This is the date spot.
Applebee's is, God bless Applebee's. That was the move in high school, half apps.
Yeah.
But I still, shout out my homie Nick. He gets, every time I come home, he's like, yo, let's go to half apps and get Dollaritas.
Yeah. Smacked.
I'm not going to get
$6.
Dollaritas.
Smacked off $6.
I'm not getting Dollaritas. And actually, I made a joke about Dollaritas on my social media. And shout out Alex, a loyal social media follower.
Yeah.
She commented like, yeah, Dollaritas. I always get Dollaritas when I drop the kids off at the mall and there's the Applebee's attached. I'm like, if you're drinking Dollaritas at the Applebee's attached to the mall.
Getting smacked next to Claire's is high level. That's high level work, and I'm proud of you, Alex.
If you're getting drunk in the vicinity of 11-year-olds getting their ears pierced for the first time.
Getting smeared
God bless.
by Hot Topic is crazy.
Okay, so Applebee's is one, which Red Robin is the last one.
That's 2. I like that list.
Okay, so you got Applebee's 1,
Yeah.
Red Robin 2, TGI Fridays 3, Buffalo Wild Wings 4, Denny's 5.
I kind of stand by that list pretty strongly.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I'd put Buffalo Wild Wings.
But the thing is that
Higher.
there's too many good and bad ones of Buffalo Wild Wings. Whereas I feel like Applebee's is consistently going to be relatively good. It's going to have the games on. It's going to be attached to a mall. So like worst case scenario, if you have a vibe with somebody, y'all already like, it's not a good first date spot, don't get me wrong, but like you and your significant other, you could fuck up at Applebee's and like not trip off of it.
Yeah. I mean,
On
it's
some, like,
just,
last minute stuff.
It's microwave food though.
Sam, okay. all that you explain, you think BW3s is like, it's kosher?
Yeah, they got a rabbi blessing all the wings in there.
Oh, that jersey on.
He has to wear the jersey too.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That is really it's all numbers, but there's just has the Star of David on the back of it. I would go to that Buffalo Wild Wings religiously.
Yeah, exactly.
No pun intended. I would be about that. Okay, well that's
Every Friday.
Hey, you got the playbook down on Midwest.
Yeah, dog. I'm built for it. I'm not new to it. I'm true to it. Yeah, man. I think Applebee's is the one. Chili's slaps too. Don't get me wrong. Chili's is probably
Chili.
if Chili was on the list, I probably would give Chili the 1. But BW3s is good. It's just some bad, and it gets ratchet at BW3 sometimes too. Like the hood BW3s, it's like,
the only other people I've heard call BW3s is like my aunts and uncles who are like
from Cincinnati,
white,
Ohio,
St. Paul, Minnesota.
Oh, well, Cincinnati call it BW3.
Shout out the nasty Cincinnati.
Did I tell you that story on here about me almost shit myself at BW3?
No.
Who did I tell that story to? Well, I was on stage or somewhere, bruh. I feel like it was here. Was it not here?
I don't listen half the time you speak, so it could have been, but I'm just kidding. Tell me. I don't recall the story.
All right, so college football visit. A senior in high school is. Did I tell you this?
This sounded a little familiar, but keep going because I don't remember it.
All right. So, anyways, long story short, I'm on my visit to Elon, where I went to school.
Division I athlete.
Yeah, formerly. And on the visit, it's pretty much a weekend of partying. You go see stuff, whatever. So they pick us up and from the hotel, the coaches, and take us to the BW3s, Buffalo Wild Wings. And I have a sensitive stomach. My stomach is I have like a French bulldog stomach. It's ridiculous. So I'm eating wings as if I'm chilling, whatever, trying to keep up with everybody, all the other kids, whatever. And so we leave. As soon as we get the parking lot, my stomach is like, "Hey, bro, what you doing?" Let me talk to you for a second.
This shit ain't right.
Yeah. So then I'm like, I'll be fine. We go get onto the actual campus where BW3s is.
Yeah.
At this point, my booty hole is like,
I don't like that at all. Sir, this is a family program.
So it's like, oh, now I'm hurt.
Okay, pause. This man just inferred that his butthole was whispering.
Bruh, the way my stomach was hurting, bro, yeah.
It was telling secrets.
Hey, bitch. It was quivering. So I'm in the back seat.
Quivering's way too graphic.
Bruh, man, it is what it is, bro. So I'm in the car with my coaches,
Leave that out.
My future coaches, trying to. You want me to tell a story? I wasn't gonna tell a story. And he's showing us the whole campus for the first time. So yeah, this is the field, and this is where we're gonna build the field house. And the whole time, between every little stop,
Stop doing.
So this is where you work out at. We'll show you that tomorrow. It's like you get interference on the mic, like wind. That was my booty. I'm hurting, dog, quivering. So, anyways, we get to the welcome party for all of us, and it's at like a clubhouse, like an apartment clubhouse kind of thing, similar to that. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna meet y'all in there. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
I got some secrets to hear.
Yeah, mind you, it's like a band playing. Waiting for us. So it's like, it's cheerleaders going crazy, all that stuff.
That's good? No? Okay.
So yeah, it was good actually. You know some black people? So anyways.
I watched Drumline with Nick Cannon.
That is actually a good one to watch actually for your kind of people. So anyways, I'm in the bathroom for like a strong 18 minutes, fight for my life. War of the Worlds, going crazy. Somebody knocks in, like, hey bro, you all right, bro? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, Anyways, I come out, whatever, 2 episodes of Friends later, and everybody's still out there, like, the band's damn near tired. The cheerleaders like, where is he at? They're freaking out. What's going on? Why are we still here?
Yeah, I'm sure the cheerleaders were worried
about
it.
Was like 8:30. They were waiting. No, they were waiting to go to the next thing.
Sure, Jan.
No, they weren't waiting on me specifically. They were waiting to leave.
Yeah.
So I had like this whole kind of tailgate waiting on me to shit. So I'll leave the bathroom.
Meanwhile, you were leaving your own tailgate.
Facts. Phenomenal. Yes. Anyways, that's my horror story with BW3s.
That's insane.
You never had one of them like your stomach hurts fast? Do white people shit? What do y'all? I feel like you can't do anything.
No, we it all comes out through white guilt.
Y'all puke. That's all y'all do.
No, we poop. I gotta take a poop.
Yeah, you poop. Oh,
that's incredible. That's Buffalo Wild Wings. My Buffalo Wild Wings story isn't as crazy as that, but I had braces. Clearly, they didn't work that well. And once this podcast takes off, I'm getting veneers the second.
It's facts. Hey, Steve Harvey wants to.
If I win the lottery, if I win the lottery, what was that?
Welcome back to Callbacks with your stupid ass. What the hell? My white co-host, he the whitest.
You know those posts like, if I don't win the lottery, I won't say anything, but there will be signs. I will just have fluorescent veneers.
You should, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be me. But I had braces and I never wore my rubber bands.
Yeah.
Did you have braces?
Nah. I'm naturally talented.
Blessed with great teeth.
Yeah.
And so they had to put springs in my mouth.
Nice.
So I just had like straight up metal coils in my mouth. And my friends went to Buffalo Wild Wings the next day. And so I was eating them, but it hurt to chew. So I was just I was just swallowing wings. I was just using my lips to rip it off and then just swallowing chunks whole.
Hey, bro, that's crazy.
And the next day, my stomach felt like it was
working overtime.
The circus was in town, yeah.
Hey, bro, chew this shit before you do it. Hey, nigga, chew some.
Yeah. I mean, my stomach didn't say that, but
it probably did on that day.
But yeah, that's that was
sorry. This is
off the rails.
This is an unhinged podcast. I haven't seen Sam in about 3 weeks.
I've been out of town.
Yeah.
I've been out of town. What can I say? And
Okay,
I gave the update last week, but this is about bits, but my mom, the greatest lady of all time, may she rest in peace. She passed away this past week after a battle with brain cancer, and I would just like to shout her out for being the reason I got into comedy. And all my sisters were gathered together to be with my mom, and she was unresponsive for 2 days. And my oldest sister, we're sitting around her, my older sister's like, well, I guess we'll never know who the favorite is. And my little sister like grabs my mom's hand and is like, that's all right, Mom. We all know it's me, right? And my mom's been unresponsive for 2 days, and she just out of nowhere goes, Rachel, there's some questions we don't want to know the answers to.
What? All-time bit.
Well, she was halfway to heaven, and she came back just to say,
All-time.
You are not the favorite. Goodbye. And then she peaced out.
Oh, that's an all-time. That's beautiful.
Bro, if I'm not doing bits on my deathbed, then
What are we doing?
yeah. And so I would like to shout out Barb Salem, best mom of all time.
Hey, man.
Great lady. And, we honor her by doing bits.
Yeah,
So-
shout out. That's you can't ask for a better timing bit. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So speaking of death, spooky season. What
Big
a transition.
Spooky. Yeah, big spooky.
It's Halloween. And I guess when this comes out,
Tomorrow.
this is coming out on Halloween.
Yeah. Big,
What's your biggest, you have any crazy Halloween memories? What's your call? This is our callback for the week. Calling back to Halloween.
Yeah, call it Halloween. First Halloween outfit that I remember, like being excited for, is when that movie Zorro came out. I was little chocolate black Zorro. Like
Black Zorro.
Zorro's a Mexican ass dude, I think.
Yeah.
But I was like, it was such a random. And for that to be a cool thing, it's like, what the fuck is Zorro? It wasn't he wasn't like a big comic book superhero. It was just like a random movie with like.
Yeah, why did that have kind of a stranglehold? Like where he would make and with the Z, and he would make it in the wall, and then he would also cut dudes up, and then he also randomly did that to like some innocent woman's dress.
Yeah.
He was like,
like whoever marketed Zorro back in the day, y'all won, because who gives a fuck about Zorro? Have we heard about Zorro since?
No.
It was never a Zorro 2.
Hey, if you're trying
Electric
to get
Boogaloo's, nothing.
if you're trying to get Zorro the Harlem reboot,
Yeah.
Danny Sellers.
Tuesday, right? Zo'Rell. Zah. With apostrophe. Zah with apostrophe. Zah. Zo'Rell.
Zo'Rell off the Zaza.
Stab motherfucker. Where the hoes at? Zo'Rell, the movie. Yeah, that was my first.
He's just got a big Z chain.
With a shicey ski mask. Zo'Rell.
I need that movie. HBO Max.
Yeah, Tubi at least.
BET.
Tubi gotta do, yeah. Zo'Rell, the movie. Zo'Rell 2. Back to the streets. He's just fucking.
That's crazy.
Fucking Robert.
Zo'Rell is insane.
Okay, I'm sorry. So this Zorro was the first one.
Did people even know who you were? They were just like, oh, swordsman.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing. People knew because Zorro was like a blockbuster movie back then.
Yeah, that was a banger.
It was a banger for no real reason.
Who even was in Zorro?
It was like Antonio Banderas or something. Old head Puss in Boots dude, I think.
How do you even spell Zorro?
Zo'Rell.
The Mask of Zo'Rell.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's called officially. Anthony Hopkins.
But who's the Latin dude? Is that Antonio Banderas?
No. Oh yeah, he is in it. Yeah, the cast is Catherine Zeta-Jones, Antonio Banderas, Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, that's the peak of movies though. Like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah,
Like Titanics and shit. That's when like there was nothing. Like you really went to the movies. Families went to the movies. You saw the movies. Even if you was kind of too young, y'all went to the movies. That was like peak.
Dude, and even listen to this, the plot. After being in prison for 20 years, Zorro receives word that his old enemy, Don Rafael Montero, has returned. And that's all it is. It's just like, I'm in jail and my enemy returned.
It's perfect marketing. The fact that they had Bible outfits lets you know there was a marketing campaign around that shit.
Yeah.
To the max.
Shout out to Zorro.
Shout out.
You didn't ever I guess that's your closest to cultural appropriation for.
Yeah, for sure. He was not black at all. He was I never played a white man before.
You're never in whiteface?
I should have.
I'm Bill Nye.
Yeah. The ghost of Bill Nye. What was like, do you remember your first Halloween thing?
Every year I was a Steelers fan, not even a player. A fan. I knew my place. I'm like, I'm not going to the NFL.
Ben Roethlisberger.
But the thing about growing up in Minnesota is like October 31st, there's usually snow on the ground. So like you can put on the most fire costume of all time, and then you got to put on like a big old puffy jacket.
Yeah.
And basically every kid was just cold for Halloween.
That's funny.
Like it's just
Cincinnati, I think we were like maybe 2-3 weeks behind you with like it being bad weather. So we could get Halloween off typically. Like it would be chilly. You had to make a business decision, but you could get Halloween off.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all get snow, I feel like, starting in like September damn near.
I remember one year I went as Irish.
Yeah.
And that's why I literally just had a huge like Lucky Charms top hat.
Nice.
And I had a shirt that said, "I'm Irish and you are," which I don't know why it was so sassy. But it was a t-shirt. Yeah. So all I wore was, remember Under Armour? Like that's right when Under Armour came out.
Oh, yeah. A lot of nasty work. Oh, no, go ahead.
So I would just wear like the Under Armour, like the turtleneck Under Armour. And it's like, this will keep you warm no matter what. It's like, dude, it's 0 degrees out and I'm just wearing a long sleeve spandex shirt. And I'm like, this is gonna keep me warm. This is the heat. This is cold gear, cold weather gear.
Yeah, heat gear, cold gear. Oh, that's.
But I was always confused by them because I thought cold gear keep you cool, but cold gear was for the cold.
Yeah.
Heat gear was for the heat.
Bruh.
Anyway, so I just ended up freezing the whole day because of.
You ever seen a grown ass man with Under Armour on like today? Like, bro, what's going on, bro?
Some of the college coaches, football coaches, have been wearing. That's been the thing where they wear.
Well, I'm sorry, with jeans.
Yeah, the Under Armour material with jeans.
Hey, no, I didn't see way too many of you niggas in history wear Under Armour shirts with jeans on, and we call the police next time.
We call them
like tucked, like with the jeans. That's disgusting.
Honestly, most recently I saw a dude at Anytime Fitness. Shout out to Anytime Fitness where I go to the gym. Sponsor the podcast anytime. That'd be the most random. And he was wearing an Under Armour top with jeans and work boots, and he was just like squatting.
Yeah, bro, savage shit. Just in case something pop off,
like you're like you use serial killer a lot. That's serial killer tendencies.
Yeah, then Halloween in college was always fun. We always had games and stuff, so we couldn't really do the whole like week of thing. But
football player, Division I athlete.
Yeah, sorry. I remember one time I'm trying to keep it PG, but this young lady came over, and anytime you go over somebody's house for Halloween, the next morning walk back is crazy because like the costumes,
the walk of shame in costumes.
Yeah, but I gave her like I never could get the t-shirt back because it was like, you just have this, but like you still have this gown in your hand walking out with the t-shirt. It's like it's probably the worst walk of shame in the world.
Yeah, you know all my walk of shames.
Leaving church crying. Yeah,
the only walk of shames I'm familiar with is like walking into church without your Bible.
I forgot the New James Testament. No.
Is that the Message version?
Yeah, right.
King James only.
It's only the Book of Hymns. No. Yeah,
that's crazy.
That was Alice in Wonderland. That was one remembering.
Alice in Wonderland.
The outfit
that the young lady was wearing.
Yeah, but like she just had it in her hand. Like you just have your hand full of like almost laundry of like these bright, ridiculous colors and stuff.
Just going back.
Walking home, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I went to like a Christian college, so like the Halloween there was just like, we're having prayer night.
Nice. After 12:30.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, or it was like a bunch of homeschool kids who are like, I'm in college. It's finally time to wild out. I'm going trick-or-treating. It's like, you're 20 years old. Like, that's not wilding at all.
I had a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses in my family. My grandma was a late Jehovah's Witness. And then I had an aunt.
Late Jehovah's Witness.
Because like Jehovah's Witnesses, it is very, I don't want to say culty, but it is kind of in a sense that like, it's hard to halfway do Jehovah's Witness stuff because there's so much extra shit you have to do.
Yeah, so it's easy to become one when you're old and you've sowed your wild oats.
Right. That, but also more so just like...
I've celebrated my birthday enough times. I can be one now.
Right. Well, no. Yeah, that too. So like we're kind of religious in general.
Yeah.
You can like kind of go in and out of church. Yeah, I'm Baptist. I go to church 6 times a year or whatever.
Right.
You kind of can't really do that as much with Jehovah's Witnesses because it's kind of strict and you got to go to field service and stuff. So anyways, my grandmother, it would just be so funny with holidays would come up, how she would go about fake celebrating the holidays. Like for Thanksgiving, it'd be like, especially when she first started, she's like, bro, I'm not giving up Thanksgiving yet. So she would do like Thanksgiving on Friday instead of Thursday or something.
Right.
Like, we're not going to call it Thanksgiving, but we're going to still
We can call it giving thanks.
Right, giving thanks. Right. It's little stuff like that. That was always funny, but
That's hilarious.
But yeah, shout out to Halloween.
No, I don't celebrate holidays anymore, and then just gather the whole family and have a meal together the day after the holiday. It's like, you're doing it.
It's kind of the epitome of our religion. It's kind of ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyways,
this is another callback.
To what?
Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Yeah.
May I take your order?
That's a slap.
Just today, they released the trailer for it. There's a new Good Burger that's dropping, and your friend, the homie Molly Kearney.
I haven't seen this trailer yet, but I'm
There's
excited.
there's Young Gravy's in it.
Ooh, okay.
Do you know who Young Gravy is?
I've heard the name before.
He's just like a white guy with shaggy hair, and he's like a musician, but all of his songs sound like jokes. And all the videos about him are just like, hi, like moms.
That's what this is though these days.
And it's just like he just sampled like never gonna give you never gonna.
That's culture.
Anyway,
that's all.
Julian Stern, former guest on the podcast, loves I don't get Young Gravy. I don't get it at all. But Good Burger coming back. I fond memories of that. I was a loser in high school, for those that don't tell by my general vibe. And it was prom night.
Ooh.
But I was too
just to get the draws.
No, this is sad. It was prom night. And I think I've explained this before on the pod, but I was too scared to go to dances because I was like, I don't know if I want to grind.
You didn't go to the dances?
No, the only school dance I ever went to was my senior prom. When I was in high school.
We used to get twerked up all night. Our fucking jeans would be worn out getting twerked up.
That's insane. That's insane.
It was awkward because it was no in between. It was either like you standing and looking at each other, or you twerking and you walk away. Like now you go to the club, you kind of like just do it with the thing, or whatever. It was like you do the Soldier Boy thing, you get twerked on, or like staying with your hands in your pockets, just like looking around.
Yeah, I was just too nervous to go to dances. So
that's crazy.
I literally my junior year prom, I worked a shift at Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
Oh, that's crazy.
And there was a bunch of other high schoolers that worked at it. And
losers.
But they were all off that night. And so it was all like the college kids or like, the 25-year-olds who this is kind of like their job.
Yeah.
And they're like, I thought it was prom.
No, that's no sweet.
It is. Why aren't you there? I'm allergic to tuxedos. I don't really know what to say. So I literally worked a shift at Five Guys. And then I went to my friend's house who his girlfriend was out of town on like, she was like a D1 athlete. So she was like on these showcases. So I went to his house and we just watched Good Burger. And that was my first time ever watching Good Burger.
Horrible association with.
So that's anytime I think of Good Burger, I just think of myself being too scared to go to high school dances.
Bro, that's crazy. I probably went to at least 10 of them joints.
Well,
in total.
You're for the streets.
Yeah, brother, I was.
Was promposals a big thing at your school?
So I didn't go. I had a date junior year. Stole this beautiful young black lady from this white man. That was nice.
Reparations.
Phenomenal. Yeah, phenomenal. He was pale too. We did in Florida. I'm like, you don't need to be doing this. So I went with this young lady. Nice young black lady too. And senior year, I went by myself. But I went with like a group of people. Racism, it caught up with me. I was like, I was trying to just be in the mix with like the popular kids.
Yeah.
So then I went to homecomings. I went to homecomings were like a thing in high school, all my high school, so we would do that. Yeah, we just did the whole I
was too scared. I went my senior year, and that was it.
Yeah,
but the promposal was like my friends. Go ahead.
I was in not homecoming court, prom court senior year. I didn't win. But as a black kid in a racist high school in Jacksonville, being nominated like like Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson was never gonna be president, but the fact that he did it back then, it's like, oh, that nigga won. Look.
Yeah, he was doing his thing.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this on the pod before, but yeah, we had snow days was like our winter. Like, we didn't have prom king and queen at our school because it got like too divisive. It became too much drama. But there was homecoming king and queen and snow days, which was like our winter dance. And my one sister,
you had homecoming, but you couldn't do prom king.
Yeah, I don't know why. But my one sister was on homecoming court like senior year, like was one of the finalists, and my other sister was like the winter snow days queen. And then I got to high school and I was on none of that. And my parents were like, yeah, we don't even need to give him the birds and the bees talk. We're just gonna skip that with him.
He not getting no queen.
And that's true. Good. They gave my sister's birds and the bees talk, never gave me one.
That's funny.
They're like, oh, pale ginger with acne. Next.
They never even was like, hey, Sam, you good, dog? You need anything?
No. They were just like,
he ain't got nothing going on.
They were just like,
he ain't got no emotion.
One, it was like super Christian household. So it's like, it's not like they were even saying like, oh, you're going to go do stuff. But they didn't even like, so like the birds and the bees talk with them is like, wait until marriage.
Yeah.
Which, not to brag, but I did. But
me too.
But yeah, they never even came to me to be like, hey, I know there's a lot of work. They were just like, no, he's no shot.
That's one of my biggest fears, having a weird ass kid that I don't vibe with as much.
Well, it's gonna be 50% of you, so chances are high, my boy.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like sometimes kids, you put a kid in a great environment, that changes a lot of who you are.
Nature versus nurture.
Yeah, just like a kid grows up well off or decent, consistent, whatever, financially household.
Yeah,
that's a different setup with only half your DNA and different environment. That could be easily a whole totally different kid.
It's a great mix.
Look at Chet Hanks versus Tom Hanks. That's very different human beings.
Yeah.
One's black.
Even Colin Hanks.
Yeah, exactly. Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce. Look at this. There's two different.
Yeah.
Especially when they fucking black girls and one isn't.
Yeah, that's
they're kind of similar now.
Now he went from dating black girls to the queen of white women, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, got that. Also, I need NFL to stop posting that white lady on any of my football. This is my stand for the anthem. Do not show Taylor Swift on my football screen ever again.
Post more Taylor Swift.
Really?
I've been a Swiftie since day one. Tim McGraw, the single.
I don't want to see it.
I want all of it. I hope they get married.
Sure. Personally, I hope they love each other and it's real. It's just overly done. Stand for the anthem.
Stand for the anthem.
That's my stand for the anthem.
All right, we our second favorite segment, Danny's Ism, where Danny gives a life lesson. We like to end the show with a little bit of, we're dropping some dimes, dropping some gems for you people at home.
Get your stuff together, brother. My ism for this week is know your worth.
Yeah, King.
But know it. Like, a lot of people say that, like, just know your worth. Me specifically, I'm in this freelancing world, and you just don't know what your price is until you are offered a price, and then it's like, oh, maybe I should have got more, maybe I should have got less. So I think it's always good to just know what your worth is, and sometimes that's like immediate pay what someone's giving you.
Right.
Sometimes that is just your time. What is my time worth to say no to something? Sometimes it's relationships or whatever, but just like be cognizant of what your worth is instead of just going through the motions, like just doing stuff. I've made that mistake plenty of times where I'm just like, yeah, this is I'll go into calls not thinking about what my rate is sometimes.
Right.
And then I'll get asked.
Question and you're like,
And then I'll just say a number that I just like was offered before, but in reality, especially as new as I am in this world, I should be always increasing my price because my experience is going up. Because my rate is so low because my experience was this low.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe once I'm established in doing it, it'll kind of taper off. But I shouldn't be getting paid the same project after project after project, you know?
Yeah.
So it's something that I'm trying to be also mindful of too. And I don't think it's like you're supposed to be overcharging and taxing motherfuckers, but like it costs to live out here. You gotta
make a living.
Gotta be cognizant of what your worth is.
And some of you overly confident people know your worth. Worthless is a worth too.
Ooh, spicy Sam. Aioli Sam.
Now y'all are worth something. Anybody going through something? This has been the worst year of my life personally. I love you. I see you.
That boy, positive.
Anything else we got to tell the people before we?
No, bro.
It's skedaddle.
It's been awkwardly one of probably our 2 worst years of our lives at the same time.
But professionally,
decent.
Yeah, we're on the up and up. Like I told you, it's on your heads, LA. I'm gonna pop off. I decided.
Ooh, okay, queen.
You invest now. Sam stock's going up.
We should do it like
I'm just trying to convince myself.
We should start a Ponzi scheme. You ever heard about this stuff with this radio personality DJ Envy?
From the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, we should start like our own little Ponzi scheme.
I like how you said radio personnel DJ Envy as if I don't know what the Breakfast Club is.
Brother, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't.
I'm an ally.
Little babies, thank y'all so much.
Get home safe. Hey, still review us on Apple Podcasts.
Please.
Share with a friend.
Please.
Honestly, I'm gonna call it. This is one of my favorite episodes ever.
Of all time.
Share it. If it's like, oh, who are Danny and Sam?
This the one.
This is who we are. Send it with your friends. Follow us on TikTok and YouTube and
He said, where they?
And everyone say Denisha is our queen. We love her. Get home safe.
I'm getting out like Angela Yee did.
He said Angela Yee. Oh yeah, get out. Yeah. Get out early. Mwah, mwah, mwah.